All right, welcome back, everyone. Figured I should be here for the unclamping, see if it's stuck. It appears to have stuck. Let's see, and that is pretty good there. Not sort of crusty on the. I don't know if that door is gonna. Yeah, the door does shut. Okay, so that's. Let's see, I'll have to. Good. I don't know if it's gonna. Actually, it did sort of drop into place over here on without much persuasion. Okay, so that's good. Now I don't know if I can get it back. Yeah, I can get it to do that. I'm gonna throw a drop of super glue on there. Hold that bad boy in place, hopefully. Alright. How much? Everybody back. Hold you down. Get that door out of the way, make sure it don't get caught in the crossfire. It wasn't. I was expecting I'd have to do some real work to get that to over there. But okay, I got a little lip right here, but I think that'll be close enough to get the next piece on. That's pretty acceptable to me. I just realized that push bar that I was putting on is on the wrong side because you wouldn't push. It only opens this way. So another reason I'm glad I didn't do it. But as far as that goes, at this point I wouldn't even have cut the door out. I would have just put the hinges on as decoration because I think that would have been straighter anyway. But I still think it looks acceptable. I think that's, yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, I was expecting that to take much longer, so I haven't even pulled any more pieces for the rest of the night. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, and here's all the pieces we're gonna be using tonight. It's another one of those deals where once I started pulling the pieces, I started wondering maybe this isn't going to be as simple as I think it is. But I still think it'll be easier than doing the round bit because it is just straight on this one. A lot of the similar, it was built stacking up small pieces at the bottom and working your way up. So looking forward to the challenge, maybe not looking forward to the getting everything lined up pretty. But that's, let's say it's just going to be this window, and after tonight we should be done with this front section, and tomorrow we're going to start putting pieces in our window frame, window sills. So we'll be making progress all those little bitty pieces we built earlier. So let me move this out of the way so y'all can have everything right in front of you here, hopefully. Whoops, don't break everything. Okay, so that should get you other way. Alright. Okay, so these are our B95s going either side here. We're starting off on this one. It's supposed to be glued up to that side, and that's where that gap is going to come in. I think it's just, evidently I've got some glue on there. Okay. Yeah, might have been some leftover over here. Let me do a quick wipe here, make sure that's all cleared out. Super glue excess there. Okay. What I think I'm going to do to get a little better contact here, I'm going to try and shave a little bit off this bottom piece. It shouldn't be I'm not going to try to make it flush or anything. I just want to make a little bit of an indent so it's got a little more. Okay, and I'm not doing it evenly. So a little bit from this side too. How's that? And that did do. I think that's going to let me get in there close enough to make that work. Alright. I do need to trim. Got a little bit of that. Our sign here is poking out a little bit on the edge there, so I'm going to shave that paper off, I hope. Nothing else. Hopefully I don't break everything else while I'm doing all that. Okay. And cap. There we are. Okay. Now I think like this. I've still got a little gap there. I'm gonna do a little shaving. See if I can sand here without give me a smoother surface to grab onto. There's some. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll get me here where I need it to be. I can do I'll probably do a little clamp action for a few minutes. I'm going to use the super glue, I believe. So I'm just going to hit it. Yeah, I'll hit it and clamp it. And I say come back in like 5 minutes because I'm going to be using the good stuff. Yeah, alright, so let's go. Where am I going? I'm going to get me a pen. Where's that brown? Yeah, that. Okay, so obviously down at the bottom. And north. Right on there. Yeah, I think just enough to leave them. Then, like so, a little bit in the middle there. So I'm going to do about a couple of drops here, here, and here. So I'm going to. I got my. Okay, there's where my mark's at. So between here and here, and up above that. And of course, a couple down there. All right. Ooh, wait a second. That's. I'm going to have to do these drops horizontally or vertically because that's a thin piece. Okay, I want to make sure I'm favoring the back half because that's got that overhang there. So I'll make sure. Okay, I can do side to side here, but up here I got to do on the back half. Of the, okay. All right. So drop both sides of the base here. Bubbles, not drops. Come. And here. Okay. Applying the pressure there, and so that middle part. Okay, I'm sort of. It's got enough of a bend in it that it's. Okay, I can see. I don't know if I can show you or not, but you can sort of see where that glue, yeah, that little glint right there is bridging that gap, so that's good. Down here, I'm sure I'm solid. And it looks like up top, nothing came out. This, okay, I missed a little bit there, but there nothing came out up top here. So I think that's going to be a solid connection. Oh, yay! Where'd I put my? I need my lint roller over here to see if I'll clean up any of that all the sawdust. Okay. Alright, I was going to take a break there, but I think that worked out okay. So, we shall plow ahead. So, B9, B9, and B8. I want to make, and I'm going to put a sticker on top of it anyway, so it's not super important to cover, but I think it'll be easier if I don't have the letters showing. And see if I can find a way to position this where I just got something to set my glue on. And this calls for, I think this is the brush. So B9 with, come back here. Coat on there. And I think I got a little crooked on there, but I think it'll be all right. Yeah, B8 over here, and it's got a beveled corner, so it's not going to be. I can't glue them to each other, so I don't have to worry about doing the sides. I do want to make sure this one is fairly close to being right, though. A little more. Okay, and I did put the letters on the outside after all that talk. Pretty close. Now another B9. We'll make sure and put the decoration on the outside. Mm-hmm. 10 seconds of pressure. Okay. It looks, yeah, I can see a little bit of the line over there, but otherwise I think that's pretty good. Maybe just a touch of line right there, but otherwise I think it turned out pretty good. And it says we're supposed to put this column up now too. I'm not sure about that, but I think with the super glue I can manage it. Okay. 15 seconds on this one, I think. Okay, you gonna stay standing? Alright, you did. Alright, now we got the base of our window frame set up now. Okay. Now, to B14, which looks very similar to B13, so I wrote it on there. That's supposed to go here on top of those guys. So I think that does line up pretty good there. Not okay. Trying to decide if I want to try the super glue or go with the turbo tacky on this. I think since this is structural, I am going to go with the super glue. Just going to do but not all the way across, just dabs and dots. There, hit these ends, and I think maybe just thin it out, spread it out a little bit, and hope for the best. Lined up and pressure. Sure. Alright. We got our little window box started. And on this one, I think I will do the turbo tacky. Trying to see 13 to go. I guess it's supposed to go flush in there. That sort of evens. Well, it's not quite even. Okay, maybe, oh, was it maybe supposed to use this to go on top or in front? So is that or that? If I make it flush to the back, there's a lip there. Let me see if I can see it on the picture. Okay, I think, yeah, it's supposed to be flush to the back based on the picture I'm seeing. So that'll give us a sort of layered look down there. And then this goes other way on the front of that. Okay. Now, well, I'm having good luck with the super glue, so I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of dots here, and there. These ends, because those are going up against our side pieces. And then drop you in, flush it up, and pressure. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm going to anyway. So far, it's going much better than I thought it would. I was worried about getting these first pieces started up. I've got that foundation set. Yeah, that's what you can't really tell from the picture, but there's, you know, it's got that sort of depth look. There, maybe from there you can see little lip going there. All right. Now, now this goes on here on the front, these two go on the sides. So I think it does have this little line here, so I'm assuming that's where it's supposed to go front ways. So that's gonna go. Finger's not small enough to get in there. Okay, how are you gonna go in there? I'm trying to. This is where my crooked post is going to come back to haunt me. Okay, so like that appears to be lining up pretty good. So you and just a little bit up here, just to maybe catch something up there. Okay, can't really get a lot of pressure on it with this. Anything in there? Oop, oop. Okay. I will have to do some turbo tacky or something right up there. Just I might have to let that sit for a minute before I come back to it. 20 minutes. Okay. Down the edge there. This. Okay. I'm gonna sit here and hold this for a minute. I won't make y'all watch it, and I'll be right back. Alright, I sort of wedged my little sort of glued my screwdriver down. Well, it's not a screwdriver, awl. It's a pick, really, but it functions as an awl for me. Okay, but that's got it wedged in there, and that's dry enough to sort of hold it in place. Like I say, this is going to be a very drafty building because there's gaps everywhere. But back to business. So, get this guy. Get our main picture window situation situated here. Stick with the super glue because that is making it much easier to work with. And this one's actually big enough for me to get my hand in there to hold it down. And so I'm gonna try and get her lined up and get a hold of it. Got the glue on my fingers. Alright. And looks like I'm going to do another bit of dab of glue on the top to line these up. Try to get another, give me another 5 seconds on this because it's a big one. Okay, like I say, another. I think I'll probably just have to put a dab of glue and sort of hold it there. But I think I'll put this other one in first and then see, maybe do those both at once. Maybe I can get it, just lean it back into it or something. We'll find out together. But anyway, here we go with this one. Fingernail in there and hold it steady. Alright. Give it another 5 or 6 seconds here. And okay, and that one actually, once I start messing with this one, it's going to mess that one up. It's going to push it right into place, it looks like. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to get that. Maybe put this one, get it to operate there. Something like I said, it's gonna be a really drafty building. This side looks actually fairly tight. This one does not. Does it do any better if I don't have that? Maybe if I just... this gap's still there, but I think that'll still... Okay, now this one tall enough to do that again. Get the notch in there, maybe. Okay, I believe that will work. Let's do some turbo tachying, and I'll give y'all another reprieve of not watching me hold these things in place. There, and just over here, just for kicks. You like that. And give me somewhere over here. I got that stack of toothpicks. I'll clean up that excess glue. Maybe. A little. Alright, so I'm going to let that do its magic and I'll be right back. Okay, that's sort of holding things in check there. I say that. This side, I don't know if it's showing on camera or not, but this side is definitely worse for wear than this side. But I still think it's going to end up, it still looks okay. Let's pull you out a little bit, see the whole kit and caboodle. I think that's, yeah, I'm feeling it. All right. Now, let's see where we got. Supposed to be putting on stickers, or not stickers. These are unfortunately not stickers. They're got to glue them on by hand. Just put that. This is supposed to actually wrap around that part. Ooh. Probably don't want to mess with that too much right yet. I may put that on after I get the... I may do this one tomorrow, because that's going to be missing that part. I want to make sure that glue has a good chance to dry. Okay, now this one goes down here over the B8. It's supposed to go on like, well, not like that, but you know, in the middle. It might have been easier to put this on before I built all that. Probably should have done that. But I'm going to use a little bit of, a few dabs of turbo tacky. Hopefully I have time to get it situated before it sets up on me. Sort of. I think that's a little bit more of this way. Yeah, I think that seems, that looks fairly okay. We're going to put a frame around it as well, just to go on there like that. Yeah, it almost stuck up on there by itself. That's one of the. Let me see here. Get the old phone stand out here. Adjust it low. Over here on this one from yesterday. Get a little gravity assist there. Yeah. And I think I'm going to stick with the turbo tacky because I want to be able to make a couple of adjustments on there. Just hit the corners. Get you. Place now. Let's see if I can. Okay, I think that's way too much glue. But I think that'll be fairly close to where I want it to be. Okay. Now, let's see. And I think I'm going to go ahead and we get to put up one of our signs today too. It looks like it goes right here on this column. I think I can probably, let's see, that looks like a job for super glue. Right. I don't know if it was on screen or not, but on this column here. So let's see here. I just put a drop on there. That's more than a drop. That's probably too much, but I think I can make it work. Or not. Which side? Okay, that side. Thought I could make it work. Get some pressure on there. Yeah. Let's see here, 5 more seconds, I'd say. Okay. And on that, we're supposed to put our magic wand owl sign. I think this calls for the brush on that one. Let's get a nice even coat, hopefully. And hopefully I can get enough pressure on there to make it stick. And another 10, or 10 from where I was. So that'd be 5 more seconds, I'd say. Nope, I pulled it off. It don't look like I got anything on that. Hang on, let's. All right. do a drop. You again. I think I'm wobbling it. Yeah, I'm jiggling it so it's not having a chance to dry. Pressure on there a little better. Or I'm not able to put enough pressure on it from up here. Okay, there it went, maybe. I can get a little, nope. Get in there and get on that. Okay, that looks a little sterner. Okay. And crooked. But that's okay. Like I say, it matches the rest of the shop. My door and everything else. We got got our sign up. Window drying. Sign down there drying. Let's see, let's get to do the roof, which is I think the picture. Okay, so the smaller one goes. Okay, they're actually labeled. I don't have to worry about figuring out which one is which. 23 goes on first, which makes sense. So that goes on here. Okay, hold it like this. Oh, I'm the red line. There is no red line. What are you talking about? This. Okay, I think. Okay, so I got. What is that doing on this? Okay. Glue back near the. Okay. So, trying to figure out, okay, maybe, yeah, okay. I think I've got it. This corner is supposed to be, I think that corner goes right. I got this corner lines up with that corner, so it's like that. And then we'll just go flush with the back all the way across and glue it to the top. And that gets us a little bit yeah, it tells you how deep to make it, but not how. I'm trying to go this way some. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try and eyeball it to make it even on either side. So I get, which is about. I think that makes this not even, so that's not Yeah, I think I'm right as far as trying to put that corner there. Yeah, that seems to make make our little semicircle there about centered. So I think that's what we want to do. That's going to catch barely going to catch the front of the window on this part, but it will catch all the other pieces. So I think that's the way to go. Now, I think I'm going to go with super glue. I may regret this. I think that's going to be the way to go, though. Okay, so get the bubbles to quit popping out of the thing. Okay, so that's still a bubble. Okay. I've been better off to use the quickly hit the brush on the edge of my window over here. Way too much on the brush there. Go ahead and spread them all out. Okay. All right. Here we go. Smack there. Line up there. All right. We're applying the pressure for 15 seconds and we'll see where we end up. There we go. I hope. First thing I'm going to do is wipe all that excess off right there. Try to. Without tearing everything else up. I think that appears to be about how I want it. A smaller piece of corner there, so there we go, I think. Alright. I got that. Yeah. Okay. Now, the next one goes on top of that, and I'm hoping it just lines up. No, it does not just line up. That edge does, maybe. Line up in the back, and it does say to clamp it down once you get it on there. Okay. And on this one's, I don't know if it's got a pretty good warp in it, so I want to make sure I do want to make sure I get it clamped down really good to hopefully hold that warp out, pull it out. Alright, let's see, but yeah, I think that looks pretty good on all said and done. It could use some polish. Oh, and I do have stickers to put over these steps. I just forgot to put them on last night. I'll have to do that too. I'll do that when I do that. Let's see what I get. Okay, but I'm going to do clamp, and clamp on this side here to, like I say, to pull that straight in. But I'm going to go with turbo tacky on this one though. I think that's a little more pretty thin line, but I do want to get it everywhere. And let's see here. You brush you up with that end, I believe. And with the back. Okay, so place for a clamp here, here. I'll spread this out here, here. I'll put one over here on the front here. I believe there's a spot. Yeah, I can go there. Whoop. Alright. That's held down. Like I said, I got this end flush. There's a little notch there. And it gives us that sort of stepped look on the outside edge over here and on the front. And it looks pretty close to symmetrical through there. Alright. I can work on those stickers while that sets. That's not in my way. I'm not going to be in their way. I can find that. Ah, there it is. Let's see, I got these stickers are supposed to go there. I slipped up and forgot about last night. Let's see which one goes where though. Let's see here. Okay. Looks like A13A goes on the top section. Grab my and no, I wasn't. Okay, A14 goes on the one with the tabs. So that one. A1. No. Okay, I see. They're 4 and 3, so this was 4 and 3 on there. Okay, so the bottom one gets 3, the top one gets 4. That's the way I'm reading it. And I may have to do some trimming on it because this was supposed to have been done when I built the steps, not later. Let's see if I can find. Oh, they're not even going to pretend to line up. Okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about making them. Let's see. Oh, other way. I believe there might be a gap back there without glue on it, but no. Okay. I just forgot to do this last night when should have done it when I built this. Okay, there was a gap. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get that. I don't think there's a gap on this side. I'm going to try anyway. Go ahead. I know I didn't go far enough back on there, so I'm going to take a little bit off there. If I need it, I can use it, bring it back. Cooperate with me. Okay. Trim off a little bit more. I think it'll be. Get around that curve there. Just take a little bit. Just that much more off, I think. And poke you back in there. All right. Not too shabby, huh? I'm a little surprised that worked. Okay. Now this one. I think I'm going to try and just hit it in the middle first. Because it's got that extra little hook there. Into that corner. And you're in there good, right? Let's see, come on. Okay. Looking at them, I'm not sure that I can get them mixed up, but I'm not. But I got them on there, so that's the important thing. I think acceptable amounts of, considering I totally ignored the corrections on that one. It wasn't that I didn't make an executive decision or nothing. I just skipped it. Alright, so glue's drying. Let's see, this is the only thing I got left. And I'm feeling a little greedy now. So, I'm also nearing that hour mark. So let me do a stop start real quick. Alright, so this one, I just want to get it centered on there. And I think I can tuck it. Yeah, I might go ahead and try that. That's actually, I think it's caught up in that super glue up there. Nice tried. Okay. It feels firm enough where I can give this a go. Get you back in frame. So I'll get my Turbo Tacky out. Aleene's Turbo Tacky glue. And, oh, anybody's wondering, dude, I've had a lot of questions about this stuff. It's Gorilla Super Glue brush-in nozzle. I picked it up at my local Walmart in the craft section. Just a touch of glue on that. Pick it up. Got it. So just a little, there it is though. Just a little run of glue. Make sure I get it right side up. And I want to get you. I'm just going to go up against the top of that thing. And okay. So I think I can. I got a place to tuck in back there. And over here, got that sign. Owl sign there, sort of holding it in place. It's a little wavy there, but get my got clamps. Okay, I think these will reach. Just barely. Two of them even fit in there. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, they will. Get you on that. I'm gonna worry about the sides tomorrow. I may just cut them and glue them in place separately, depending on how it looks. It's all said and done. It's not. I'm not hating that look. I had to take the clamps off to find out for sure. I've got, yeah. But that's where we're going to call it tonight. And that does effectively complete the front of the store. Like I say, tomorrow we get to start putting stuff into our windowsills here to act as decoration. And let's see what else we're doing tomorrow. Let's see. It actually looks like we get to assemble the back half too, but that's just 4 pieces it looks like. So that, fingers crossed, should be relatively simple. Yeah, we'll put some decorations in, we'll assemble the back half, and we'll install the hinge to make where we can open up and see all the inside goodies. But I'm pleased with our results today. Longer than I thought it was going to be. Like seems to be the theme for this set. Had a couple of suggestions pointed out to me in the comments section about things that look interesting to me. Somebody had suggested one that I had never seen from a company I'd never seen before, but they look like they got some pretty cool stuff. So I will definitely be putting that into my possibilities list, and which means eventually I'm going to get around to doing it. But other than that, folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.